Good afternoon. I am down here at Penn State Schulkill Campus in Schuylkill Haven for Penn's Woods Day. A walk in Penn's Woods through the campus. A walk in Penn's Wood is an annual statewide event that fosters appreciation of the outdoors and the forests across Pennsylvania. We are going to be on a picturesque tour of the campus Arboretum, showing different species of trees.
And those cones, that's when the seeds are actually developed. And eventually those cones, naturally or by the help of squirrels, will fall to the ground. So it's a pretty desirable food source for squirrels. About these guys, one, they're highly invasive. They produce lots of seeds in the form of a samara. They're winged, so they can actually like helicopters, so they can blow a great distance. They also are trees that produce. Anyway, the reason I wanted to stop here, I wanted to point out a tree species that's a shrub. A shrub is a tree that usually grows, can have multiple stems, and it usually doesn't grow more than 25 feet tall. And the shrubs that I'm looking at is that one over there, this one right here. You notice they have heart-shaped leaves, and it's a red bud. Red buds are native, and I don't know about you, but by the end of winter, I'm kind of starved to see something in the landscape. I'm kind of starved to see green. And when these pinkish flowers come out, it's just one of those. It's a beautiful sight. Has their own certain
Crabapple.
characteristics, and so when you're planting a tree, you should try and make sure that
Frank says it's in a very good spot.
plant the tree that fits best.
Successful here.
Straight poles with no branches, and they love full sunlight. You gotta have sunlight. They can't grow in the shade because they won't survive.
Well, this one looks like it has a chance of being over.
That's right. Now, this particular tree has its own set of problems. Now, take a look at this here. Right here. It looks like a pole going down in the ground. Well, this one has a leaf stalk.
Frank is telling us about the Kentucky coffee tree.
Leaf stalks this way.
That is unique for our area, isn't it?
And I don't want to rip any off, but that's unique. That's unique. Down near Pine Grove, that taps red maple.
Sugar maple.
And the red maple, there's less sugar content in that sap. So I don't know how many gallons of sap you need to make 1 gallon of syrup. This leaf here is the same. It's considered. It could be considered a climax tree, where climax meaning that it can regenerate itself in the shade and just keep going.
Round at the bottom will stick out, but they're really rough. How would you describe that?
Well, the buttress comes up high, and then the trunk goes up.
Yeah.
To me, that says that was bad growing conditions.
There are a lot of them.
All of them.
They're massive. They can grow massive sizes. In fact, when we get down to it, I'll talk about some of the biggest.
Well, it looks like the bottom grew, and then about this high up, it didn't.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of think that's what you can wear. That's the way.
These are London cane. It's a
She loves that tree because this is the classroom. Right?
Yeah, it's a classroom building.
So right outside the classroom is the scholar tree. That's why she likes that tree. Well, thank you very much for that.
Of course, no problem. Thank you all.
Thank you. We have another tree in Pennsylvania called the sweet birch or black birch, and it has a tight bark, it's black. It has the lenticels, the little lines. There's little lines in this bark here, and that's a common characteristic of birch trees. So that's a beautiful tree. Okay, the tree that we're going to talk about next is that big London plane tree right there. Okay, yeah, that's pretty common. Now here, like right here, that's a seam. So there's probably a crack in there, and the tree kind of fingers in, and then now they're tight, they're closed.
Get them out before summer.
Yeah.
Get your fingers
Yeah.
out. That is beautiful.
Now
What's behind it here?
there's a couple things.
What's behind it?
This is a London plane tree, and if you notice over here, the leaves are kind of small and shriveled up and stuff. This past year, London plane, American sycamore, experienced a anthracnose.
Yellow ribbon tree. So what Miss Smith is going to have us do, you can put your name or email in this column, put the name of the person you loved and lost in this column, and she's going to put it on a website to commemorate them. And then what you can do is put their name on the ribbon and tie it anywhere on the tree, and that's how we're going to honor our loved ones. And I'm also going to go over the history of the yellow ribbon a little bit. So first and foremost, there is the Yellow Ribbon Army Cadence, and it's about basically a girl whose boyfriend or fiance, he's in the war, and she wears a yellow ribbon to signify that she's taken by him and she's waiting for him. And so that tradition actually came from England, and what they would do is the English army would wear a yellow sash and to signify that they were the English army. And that came over to America and was popularized by the cavalry. So they would wear yellow neckerchiefs to signify that they were in the cavalry. So that's some of why the army colors are black and yellow.
A beekeeping club here on campus, and yes, it does actually make honey. So this area is really good to have here. So I know these are firework goldenrods, and back there you were just telling me that the tree with the pods on it is actually like an inkberry tree, from what you said that they used to make like ink and stuff out of them. Is there anything else? This one over here is an invasive species. This one is called the Stairway to Heaven. These are compound leaves.
Are you familiar with the species?
Stairway to Heaven was what I heard from him.
Okay, this here is called Tree of Heaven.
Tree of Heaven.
Yes. The genus is the cherry. There's a couple growing around here. They're real small, and they have a big kind of bitter, but I don't think it'll kill you. But I don't think they would taste too good. Birds and animals, birds, they would probably use them. When I was out here a couple weeks ago, they were still some of the birds were still hanging on the tree. But they're real small.
Where in its life stage do you think this one is? Is this still rather small for hardwood or?
Okay, so we walk up to the trees, we got branching habits. Sometimes when they're young, actually maple, it has some air like maple.
It's a box elder.
Okay. We'll have one more stop down here in the bush. Over there, we have a slippery elm. Let's see it. We had a slippery elm here. I thought it was over there, but I might be mistaken. Anyway, slippery elm is different from American elm. Slippery elm is you touch the leaf, it's kind of like sandpaper. Oh, there it is. There it is. I was looking down. There it is. That's the slippery elm. And that's native. And we have some more pollinators, the goldfly,
Wow.
and the fireweed. Even though we live in a pretty organized community.
So we were very fortunate enough to have Frank Snyder with us today. He is a man of knowledge about trees. I can't believe how much he knows, how much he has retained. But he has taken us through, and we have learned a lot about the trees in this Arboretum here at Schulkill Campus, Schulkill Haven. So I invite each and every one of you to come down whenever you can and take a walk through and just check out the whole new Arboretum. Thanks. If you like this, give it a like, give it a comment, and if you care to, subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day.